Callie, talk to us about your first ever Daytona 500 for Team 2311 and working with Bubba and Tyler, and how did it go for you from the driver's perspective?
I thought it was good. A good foundation for sure for the year. I wish we could have capitalized a little bit better at the end of the race. I thought I put myself in good position there, starting fourth and green white checkered. I can't really ask for much. Obviously, we had that slip up there on the white flag, but like I said, a good solid foundation for us on the 35 team, and looking forward to Atlanta to build on that.
2 super speedway races followed by a road course. What challenges does that present a rookie like you?
It's definitely hard to get into a consistent rhythm, right? Luckily, we were able to finish last week at Daytona, and that's our main objective here this week in Atlanta as well, is today to get a decent pit stall selection, and then tomorrow run all 400 miles, plus some if we have to get to that scenario, and just walk away here with a good finish, a solid finish with some solid points, and move on to Dakota and try to see what we got there.
Can you walk us through your save on the last lap? Because I think most people, when they saw you slide out of the draft, was like, oh no. And then you managed to save it. Like, could you just walk us through what that was like?
Yeah, it was more of a driver error. The 2-car was controlling both lanes up front, came back down to the bottom in front of the 11. I saw that, and so I didn't want to run through the 11 to do what I did, so I kind of checked up a little bit. And when I checked up a little bit, the left front got on the apron, the yellow line, and it just kind of hooked me, and it started to spin me sideways. And then at that point, I just throttled up, and it kind of sank the rear tires to the best of what it could, and I was like, okay, we actually can save this. And then the biggest thing was just right when I was about to hit the asphalt, just to make sure my hands were straight, downshifted a couple times and throttled up and finished 17th.
Did you impress yourself with your ability to save it?
No, I was pretty disappointed. Yeah, extremely disappointed for about 24 or 36 hours.
Oh, really?
Because we were in 4th place at the Daytona 500, coming to the white flag, and kind of threw it away. So that was frustrating, but live and learn, right?
So what are your expectations for Atlanta? Much same style of racing, much shorter distance. What are you expecting?
This is one of the first times for the beginning of a lot this time of year where it's like, I don't know what to expect. I've driven a Cup car on a 1.5 miles. I've driven it at Daytona and Talladega, but I've never driven it here, so I don't know how it's going to drive. I wish we had practice. Don't know anything. Going to go qualify right now, and hopefully we can, like I said, execute all day and have a good run tomorrow and try to get a solid finish like we did last week.
How much of a shot in the arm was just last week overall? I know you're one caution flag away from winning the duel, and then as an organization, what you're all able to do. I mean, how much can you build off of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to start strong. Obviously, good momentum and nice to have that. But the points are good too. You know, good points in the duels, good points in the 500. So, yeah, happy with it. Obviously, another similar type of race for us. So, hoping to have same kind of speed and same kind of run. I feel like if you can just get through these first 2 with some good points, you're going to get at least head start on some guys. So hoping for a similar weekend, but definitely nice to start strong.
I mean, how key is this 6, 7, 8 stretch to start of the year, because you don't want to be behind going to the summer stretch?
It's hard to play catch up, through there. Obviously, just knocking these points out early is nice, and there's some opportunity for us in these first 2, Daytona and Atlanta. So yeah, you don't want to have 2 weeks. It's easy to have 2 weeks here where you could have 5 points coming out of these races with not a lot of effort. So it's nice to be on the other side of it so far, and hopefully one more good one tomorrow with some stage points and good finish. But definitely nice to be in the spot we're in.
How are the shop vibes this week after Legacy's strong week?
It was good. It's been a long, rough stretch for us, so it was nice just to have a good run. I think everybody's positive for sure. Got to keep it rolling. Daytona is Daytona, and here is here. I'm excited to get to some, Phoenix and Vegas and see how we stack up at that kind of racetrack. But definitely right now riding that momentum and hope we can just keep it going.
What is the difference between the GMS culture and vibe and what Jimmy and Cal and those guys are trying to instill?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot different organization. When I was there in 22, and we were really a small group. There was maybe, to put a number on the Cup employees, probably, 50, 40 maybe. so it's pretty small. Now with our group currently just being 2 Cup cars, we're up over 100, 120 employees. So there's definitely a different vibe, a lot more process in place. We were more of just a small race team doing what we needed to do to get to the track, and that worked at the time. But definitely now we have a lot more process in place to get to the racetrack and how we do things. So it's definitely different, but it's not in a bad way at all.
The Vivid EV Anthem is the essence of American spirit. Made with lithium battery technology, this neighborhood electric vehicle features vibrant colors, diamond stitch seats, and seats up to 6. It isn't just made in America, it's made for America.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.